friends, it's Kate from Kate's Crafting Corner. It is July 25th. I was about to say October or August. Wishful thinking. But July 25th, and it is the day before the opening ceremony for the Olympics. And so I was on Instagram earlier today and just like posting a few updates, and I came across a post that was talking about Sock Olympics. And this is a super casual, not even the person who posted it isn't even considering it a make along. And so sorry, collect my thoughts. So for her, she is starting socks and finishing, and she's actually hoping to finish 4 pairs of socks. Not 4 individual socks, but 4 pairs of socks, which is 8 socks, which is a lot. But I decided I have a ton of sock whips that need working on. And so I have gathered them here. And we are going to go through them, and then we are going to see how many, if any, single socks I can finish during the Olympics. Now, I will also be doing my cross-stitching during the Olympics. And I have another project that I actually started to work on during Olympics, and I haven't in quite a while, a few years. But I am using a variegated, well, not variegated, what is it called when it changes the color itself? I don't know. And this pattern is called Chase Your Dreams? No. Follow Your Dreams. And it's hard to see the patterning on here because this is a dark navy blue right now. I've used this yarn before, but always for crochet. So how it is it's individual threads that were connected together. I'm sure you can see them separating there, right? So this is 3 together, and so slowly it will change, and one of the blues will become white, and the other 2 will be blue, and then it will be 2 whites and 1 blue, and it will be all white, and then it will do the same thing with the red. So I want to put these back on needles. It turns out I had a spare set in the size that is called for here. I think a little bit there you can see the diamond patterns, and it's hard. Yeah, maybe if I hold it, sorry, let me put that needle down. If I hold it at an angle, you might be able to see some ridging there. Anyways, so I thought I would put this back on the needles because it's a pretty easy pattern. A lot of garter ridge. And so, yeah, I wanted to have something super easy on the go. Plus, I'd already pulled it out before I saw about the Sock Olympics. But I also really need to work on my sock situation. So, I'm going to go through really quick and show you all the socks I have started. I don't even know where I'm going to go with in terms of working on first. But let's start with an Advent one. So this is a Freckled Whimsy 2022 Advent. This sock only has the cuff done. Only has the cuff done. And then this one only has a couple days worth. Let me pull it out a little bit more. I mean, so far it's really pretty, but definitely has a lot of work to go. But this seems like a pretty straightforward pattern. I think for the most part, I need to look up the pattern again, but it seems like a lot of plain vanilla knitting with like a an element, like one element per color, like something to give it some texture. I don't know. So part of this sock situation will be remembering what the pattern is. So this is probably not where I'll start because it's hardly started to begin with. So I want to get some early victories to like motivate myself to keep going. So that's probably not where you start. This might be where we start. It is my self-striping sock, Halloween sock, and I believe this is a mint rain. Wow, I don't know why I have tags from other designers in here, but I do. Anyways, so this pattern is, I know it's from Kay Litton, the heel toe do-si-do pattern. I already have one complete sock. Right here, it's all the way complete. I did not do any contrast heels, toes, or cuffs, just did the sock. And so, and I was also trying to, I pulled out enough yarn to have them as matching socks. I don't know that that's something I really care about so much anymore, but looking at this, yep, it's time for me to start the heel. So that's probably why it's been stalled for a while. I do not like making heels at all. So heel, foot, toe, and then this one will be done. So again, this might be where I start. I believe this is a sock for my nephew. Yes, it is. Okay, yeah, no, I made it a stretchy rib so that it should be big enough. So, how long was I planning on making this? Jeez Louise. I have no clue. No clue at all. So I'm just doing a whole 2x2 rib, it looks like. I'll need to count how many stitches that is. And I think that my plan was to make the sock for him and then to make a matching smaller sock for my niece. So if I could get my act together and get this done by Christmas, this would be a cute Christmas present for them. So I will try to do that. Might as well do this one that's sitting over here. Okay, this one has this sock that I'm doing for my mom. So I'm working on the leg right now. It's called the Sweetheart Sock by Kay Litton. And I have one sock already completed. This is what it looks like. It's harder to see. You can tell that the dyeing, well, the dyer has gotten better since this, but yeah. But my mom doesn't care, so that is good. Let's see, size-wise. So I'm about halfway done with the leg. So this one is another good option to work on because it's only got one already started sock to continue. I also have in here a 2 at a time pair of socks that I am making for my dad, and they are plain vanilla. Now, if I could go back and redo this, my dad has really wide feet. And so I increased the stitch count to something like 80 stitches or something. Possibly even more. I don't remember. What I would have done instead is go back, use a sized up needle, maybe even 2 sizes up, and have made not with a 1.25, like very small stitches here, and that would make this whole project go faster. But it's too late for that now. I am not pulling it all out to redo it, so I really need to work on these, as I would love to be able to give him these at Christmas time. Okay, so I had both my mom and my dad's in here in this bag. In here, I'm pretty sure is another Advent sock. Yes. So I am a significant portion down the foot of this one. Actually need to see when I can start the toe. Unfortunately, these are on 9-inch circulars, so it is more difficult to try them on, like impossible. But I should be getting close. I also have the second pair in here started. I have gotten to the point where I just need to pick up the stitches from the heel. So I've knit the heel, but now I have to pick up and then do the decreases. So there is that. And this is the 2001 self-striping Advent yarn from Mint Rain Hand Dyes. And what pattern was I doing on this? Need to figure that one out too. It should be on my Ravelry page though. So this is another good contender for finishing 2 socks, because they are both pretty far along. Where do you belong? Figure you out later. Okay. 3 more bags, guys. That's how bad this sock situation is. Okay, so we have another 2 at a time socks, another Advent. Let me see this. Nope. I do not have the tag in here. That is disappointing. Anyways, so I know why I'm stalled here, and that is because it is time for the heels. So I have the legs done. This is clearly the heel toe do-si-do socks from Kay Litton again. And yeah, I'm at the point where I need to do the heels, and so that is why it has been languishing in here for some time. Also, I do not like 2 at a time. I've discovered my tension is not the same on both socks, and I think it's because more yarn is clumped up in my hands as I'm pushing through the different socks. I actually feel like there should be another pair of Advent socks somewhere. Okay, so this one, I have not started the second sock. I have the needles in here for it, but I haven't started it yet. And this is the Gone with the Wind self-striping sock, and it is in the pattern Stack of Books. This is a pattern I've mentioned before that I would like to redo in a less busy yarn, because I feel like it would be really pretty, but it's just really lost on this pair of socks. And I really love this bag from Twice Sheared Sheep. I did buy their advent calendar. This is from last year's advent calendar, and I did buy their advent calendar for this year. I've actually not bought as many advent calendars as you guys might think I have so far. I've bought the Harry Potter number 7 part 2 from Dragon Hoard Yarns. Then I bought a 10-gram mini size of, I think it's also Harry Potter, from Bumblebee Acres. Did I buy another one? That might be the only 2 I bought so far. I am looking for another one at least, if not 2 more, because I have plans for the Dragon Hoard yarn already, and I haven't yet seen what Helen from Curious Hand Dyes? Oh. Helen Stewart is releasing yet for her knit vent calendar. I know she's already designing it, so I want to make sure that I have something that's in 20-gram minis that I could work on that. And then I also usually look at doing Amba O'Brien's patterns. Those are a bit more hit and miss for me, honestly, but I want to have one for in case I do that. So maybe this is the year I do a Miss Babs. I don't know yet. There is a Nutcracker one I am looking at as well, and a Gilmore Girl one I'm looking at, but I haven't pulled the trigger for any of those, so we'll have to see. I'm not feeling as advent crazy as I normally am. Okay, I have 2 socks in here, and the first one, I haven't started the second one yet. I think this is the Prairie Socks by Kay Jones from the Bakery Bears, and I just think this is such a pretty purple, and I really love this sock, but I haven't made its meat yet. So the second one that's in here, I call this the Pumpkin Fizz, but it's actually, I think, like the Strawberry Fizz or something. But this is a Harry Potter colorway that's based off of pumpkin juice, so I called it the Pumpkin Fizz socks. Also from Kay Jones of the Bakery Bears, and I really like these, and I love the pop of colors. And so I have cast on the cuff. barely, you guys. I was gonna try to participate in Shark Week. It just didn't happen. So I never stop in the middle of a round, but apparently I did. Like this was like within the last week, and yeah, that's as far as I got. So work to be done there. So I'm not sure which socks I'll start with, but I have a lot of options. So if you're participating or participated in the Olympic sock Olympics, there we go. Let me know down in the comments below. I think I am going to try to get this uploaded and posted so that if anyone wants to participate, you guys have a chance. But I am going to accumulate all my clips of my Olympic knitting into one video that I will post at the end of the Olympics. So let me know in the comments below, and I will try to put down below what the hashtag is. It's on my phone, which I'm recording on. but I'm pretty sure it's like 2024 Sock Olympics or something like that. So yeah, definitely check it out. It sounds like a lot of fun, a lot of ways to get some sock knitting done. So yeah, talk to y'all later. Bye.